Oh,
That's good.
it's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Hello friends, and welcome back to my kitchen. So today we are going to make some easy and delicious biscuit dough recipes. I actually saw a recipe over on Instagram using biscuit dough and I was like, wow, that looks incredible. So I wanted to make that one, and then that got me started like looking at different recipes using biscuit dough, and there were so many good ones. So I was like, let's just do an entire video only using biscuit dough. And honestly, there are just so many variations of things that you can make with this one ingredient, and whether it's like for breakfast, an appetizer, or like a full-blown meal or dinner, there's so many great recipes. So if you have one, leave me a comment down below and tell me what it is. I would love to try it. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get cooking. Okay, so the ingredients for this first one, of course, you're gonna need the biscuit dough. You're also gonna need some string cheese. I bet you can see where this is going. And then we're gonna melt a little bit of butter, add some garlic. You can add like parsley or basil, kind of whatever you have on hand. And then I'm also gonna add a little bit of Italian seasoning to that as well. We'll brush it on top of our like cheesy biscuit bombs, and then you can actually dip these in some marinara once they're done. Y'all, Mr. B is going to love these. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and preheat my oven to 425. And then next I'm going to take each individual biscuit and just kind of roll it out until it's flattened. Okay, and one more tip. I actually got the flaky layer biscuits. So like this one, I just kind of pulled apart. That way there's not too much bread to cheese consistency. If you want to leave the biscuit just as is, you can. But I think it'll be better kind of a little bit thinner biscuit consistency. Okay, so now that we have our biscuits prepared, I'm gonna go ahead and take our string cheese, and I'll probably be able to cut this into like 3 or 4 pieces, and then we'll just put 3 little bite-sized pieces in the center of each biscuit. But now we're just going to take our biscuit dough and kind of bring it up over top of that cheese and form like a cheesy little biscuit bomb. Keep all that goodness inside there, just like that. Okay, if you've watched the past couple videos, I'm gonna let y'all like laugh with me because we still have not gone to get a microwave. We ended up going and staying in the camper this weekend at Ocean Lakes for like Bunky's birthday and Valentine's Day, like a little weekend getaway. But that means we did not go get a new microwave. And I was like, hang on, I can't just throw this butter in here to melt it. And then earlier today, Bunky was trying to make lunch and he couldn't heat up his lunch. And I was like, oh my gosh, we have seriously got to go get one. So I am going first thing tomorrow to do that. But I'm just gonna throw it in a little saucepan on the stovetop, melt it that way, and then we can throw our other ingredients in there. I'm gonna do just one kind of little crack of salt over these too, because I think that'll be really good. And then these are gonna go into the oven for just about 15 minutes. Okay, I present to you some goodness that you're gonna love. And I gotta tell you something hilarious.
Oh, that's a nice herby.
Okay, listen, babe. I was gonna heat you up some marinara to like dip them in. We don't have a microwave.
Oh.
But then listen.
The struggle is real.
But then I was gonna just put it in my little saucepan where I melted the butter. Yeah. I realized we have no marinara. So just envision. In order to taste test this properly, you have to hold one and pull it apart, okay? So get whichever one you want.
We'll get this one here.
Okay. And then you gotta just pull apart. Oh, Bunky love.
Oh, wow.
You're not as excited about the cheesy pull as I am.
Oh, no. Well. That's good.
It's really good.
Mm-hmm. That little topping you got on there,
It's magic.
I was expecting a lot of biscuity taste here.
Right?
Very, very much not biscuity.
You know why? Because
Why?
these were like the flaky layer biscuits, and so I pulled them in half, so it's like less dough.
Yes, that was going to be a suggestion I was going to make.
Yeah, genius, right?
Yeah, but if I had some dipping sauce with these two.
And we were, hang on, these are like almost like those cheesy bites we were gonna buy the other night at Mellow Mushroom.
Yeah.
But I feel like this is 1,000 times better we can get at a restaurant.
These are like, I mean, it's almost like garlic knots with mozzarella stuffed in
Yes.
it, you know?
And they're so simple. It took 15 minutes.
Man, I sent you a text message a little bit ago.
I haven't seen it.
Did you get it?
No.
I recommended, Bunky, if you were feeling a little bit crazy, you could add some pepperonis in here for me.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
That would be like a great little lunch or like appetizer.
I know. So I thought of something else.
Okay, tell me.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Because these are made with biscuits, I thought of a name for them.
Oh, tell me.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Now this was out only after I thought about the pepperoni.
Okay.
Addition of pepperoni. But you can put pretty much any ingredient in here.
Oh,
you
yeah,
wanted to.
for sure.
Southern Pizza Poppers.
Bunky, boom! This is what I'm talking about. That's a great name.
Right? Yeah. I don't know what kind of. This is incredible. These are so good. Like they're, you know, sometimes.
I gotta try one.
Let me tell you this. I think it's the garlic. Is that fresh garlic you chopped?
No, it's all the jar.
Oh, well, anyway, it's really good.
Those are so good. Wow. Okay. This is absolutely delicious. Y'all have to try them. So simple.
Finger licking good, y'all.
Okay, friends, I'm gonna meet y'all back in the kitchen tomorrow morning because we're gonna make a little breakfast casserole using the biscuit dough. And y'all know I'm like the biggest breakfast fan ever, so I'm so excited for that. And then after breakfast, we have one more recipe that I think Bunky may love even more than this one, if that's even possible.
Wow.
We'll see. So I'll see you guys in the morning here in the kitchen. So before we get into these next two recipes, I just wanted to pop in here and say a big thank you to HelloFresh for sponsoring today's video. We actually got 3 new recipes in our HelloFresh box this month, and that is just one reason I love HelloFresh so much. They're always helping me break out of my recipe rut by offering so many delicious recipes to choose from. HelloFresh is America's #1 meal kit with fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes that's delivered right to your doorstep. They are helping you get a home-cooked meal on the table every night for you and your family, and that is an accomplishment worth celebrating. Tonight we made the bulgogi pork tenderloin, which was absolutely scrumptious. The pork was so tender and flavorful, and that Korean barbecue sauce, y'all, oh my goodness, it was incredible. And I love the brightness of that squeeze of lemon on the rice. So good. HelloFresh offers a wide variety of quick and easy recipes, including 20-minute meals, easy cleanup, and low prep options, which are perfect for those nights when you need something quick and easy on the table. And you can also increase your box servings. That way you can use all of your leftovers for lunches the next day. With HelloFresh's pre-portioned ingredients, that means that there is less prep work and less wasted food, which is just another reason why we love HelloFresh so much. It is the perfect serving size for Bunky and I. So if you want to try HelloFresh, go to HelloFresh.com and use code JessicaO16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 surprise gifts. And that's at HelloFresh.com using code JessicaO16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 surprise gifts. Okay, good morning. I got my coffee. I am so excited for this breakfast. I have my stuff laid out here behind me, but I want to tell you guys, I was actually editing this video earlier this morning and I realized that my camera, something happened. I don't know. Whenever I pulled those little cheesy bombs, what do you call them? Southern pizza bombs, I don't know, out of the oven yesterday. So I don't have that footage, but I wanted to say, once you pull them out, you're gonna take the remaining of your like buttery herb goodness and brush them again. Y'all, they were delicious. Like, one of our favorite little things we've made in a long time. So y'all will definitely have to try those. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started on this breakfast casserole. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is go ahead and preheat our oven to 350 degrees. And then I'm gonna go ahead and fry up some bacon. Okay, so I'm kind of halving this recipe. So I'm only gonna use about 5 slices of bacon. But I am gonna go ahead and kind of cut it up into bite-sized pieces since we're gonna have to chop it up and put it in the casserole anyway. Okay, so now the hard part is not to eat all of your bacon before you make the casserole. So I'm gonna put it over here and try not to eat any of it. And then to my bowl, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna use about 5 eggs because like I told you guys, I'm not doing a full blown recipe. This is just for Bunky and I. And then I'm gonna whisk those together with a little bit of milk, salt and pepper. Okay, so once you have your eggs whisked, you're gonna take your biscuits and then just cut them in half and then in half again. So just like this and then like this. So you have 4 little pieces of biscuit and then you can just go ahead and toss these into your egg mixture. And then also to your egg mixture, you're gonna add in half of your bacon and you're gonna wanna save the rest of it to add on top. And then if you're making the full recipe, go ahead and use a 9x13 baking dish. Since I'm kind of halving it, I'm just gonna do like an 8x8. We're gonna go ahead and spray that and then add our egg mixture into our baking dish. We'll pop it into the oven at 350 degrees, cooking it uncovered for 20 minutes. Then we're gonna bring it out, top it with more bacon, with cheese, pop it back in for 10 more minutes, and then we're gonna have the most scrumptious, delicious bacon, egg, and cheese casserole. Like y'all, I'm like drooling, I cannot wait. Okay, this is already looking so good. So now we're gonna top it with more bacon and with cheese. I actually only had like 3 slices of bacon left, so I just went ahead and cooked the rest of it. That way we could have like extra bacony casserole. So we're gonna add that to the top. And then if you ask me, there is nothing better than Velveeta slices because it just melts so good. So I'm gonna take a couple of those and just tear them apart, lay them on top, and then we'll pop this back in the oven for about 10 more minutes. Okay, this is out of the oven and it looks so good, but also our house smells amazing. I think there's nothing better than bacon in the morning. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some for this guy so we can taste test this. Also, the recipe that I'm going off of, basically she was saying that she feels like this is like a deconstructed McDonald's bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit.
Oh.
So see, that's why I'm so excited because I love a McDonald's bacon, egg, and cheese.
Yeah, they have probably one of my #1 bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits.
Same.
Hold on. You know, I gotta smell it.
We know, we know. How does it smell?
I mean, I don't know if I would have thought this unless you said it, but it really does kind of smell like a McDonald's bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit.
You know what I think makes it more like that is the Velveeta cheese.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. My goodness.
Yo, right.
Bunky, I'm being serious.
You're being dead serious.
It pretty much tastes kind of like a deconstructed bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. Which that's what it is.
I know, but usually you don't love breakfast. But you think it's really good because that's a very simple recipe. And y'all, this would be great for like Thanksgiving or Christmas morning or just like an easy weekend breakfast recipe for your family.
I think this would be a nice weekend breakfast for the family.
I agree.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't know.
It was so simple.
It looks like you like quartered up some biscuits and dropped in some eggs and
cheese and bacon. Yeah, so simple.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, yay!
Seriously though, And it's hard to get a breakfast winner out of me, you know.
Trust me, I know. So now I'm gonna go make me a plate, have some, get ready for the day, and then I'll meet you guys back in here and we'll make our third recipe. Okay, so I did not end up making that recipe yesterday, so it is the next day. Bunky and I are still in our pajamas. We have not gotten ready for the day. We're having a very slow morning. It's very nice. And I have saved, I feel like, the best recipe for last.
Shut up.
This is going to go down as, like, I feel one of the best canned biscuit dough recipes. We're making blueberry monkey bread with biscuit dough.
Wow.
It's gonna be crazy good. So let's get it started. We're gonna start by getting our biscuit dough. We're gonna cut it into quarters. You're gonna need some flour, some sugar, butter, cinnamon, and then, of course, the star of the show, some blueberry pie filling.
Well, Mr. B, at least you know that Hamburger Joe's is coming your way later. Wow, that was a big old pop.
That was a good pop. I am so excited for Joe's.
Should we just like bake one regular biscuit, or do you need the whole thing?
We can bake one regular biscuit, probably.
Trash.
Okay, let me give you the trash.
Thank you.
Okay.
A clean kitchen is a happy kitchen.
So crazy. Okay, let me get this brightness down because y'all know how it is in here. Okay, now that you got your biscuits, we're just going to cut them, like I told you guys, into quarters.
Heavens to Betsy.
The lighting situation is crazy. And our dishwasher still doesn't work, so I'm using a butter knife to do this. Because that's all that's clean.
I wish I could laugh at that.
But it's not even funny.
I don't find it very funny.
We have to get a new dishwasher. Okay, well, I finished these feet. You go ahead and get our flour and sugar in your bowl. Quarter cup of each.
Quarter cup of each.
And then we're going to add butter and cinnamon to that as well. You got it?
Yeah. I was exaggerating the difficulty there.
Okay, I'm going to give you the camera and you do you. The recipe says like half a teaspoon of cinnamon. I want to add just a pinch more than that. And that's not even worth measuring, so I'm just going to... Oh, yeah.
Wait, I'm kidding.
Okay. Let me do it.
I don't want to do the thing.
What thing?
Cinnamon is serious business, Bunky. Tell you what, we'll give you a rounded half teaspoon.
Okay.
Slightly rounded.
Throw her in there. Now, oh my goodness, Monkey, if you don't push it in there.
I want to... I'm playing.
Okay, now this next part is for softened butter. But, of course, you know we don't have the microwave. And we didn't set it out long enough. So what I did was I took the 2 tablespoons and I cut them up. I went ahead and like helped us out here. So we're going to throw this in and then kind of like mix this together until it's nice and crumbly. And then we're going to put it in a Ziploc bag and toss our biscuits in there. Okay, Bunky has mixed this into absolute perfection.
That's a beautiful topping. You know what it looks like?
What?
Brown sugar.
It really does. Okay, biscuits are in, and then give this a good shake until all the biscuits are coated with our sugar mixture. Okay, so to a medium saucepan, you're gonna add 4 tablespoons of butter, which is like half a stick, and then also your blueberry pie filling. We're gonna stir this until it just starts to simmer. Okay, so now back to that same bowl, we're gonna toss our biscuits back in here. And then B is gonna pour our blueberry pie filling on our biscuits, and we're gonna give that a good stir. Okay, so once you have all of this incorporated, you're just gonna add it to a bundt pan. I went ahead and greased this one really well, and then we're gonna pop this in the oven at 350 degrees for 45 minutes. Oh, and one more thing. We are going to put this on a baking sheet to put it in the oven. That way there's just no spillage or nothing boils over. Okay, so while our monkey bread finishes up in the oven, which y'all, by the way, looks already so good, we're gonna go ahead and make our little like cream cheese frosting that we're gonna drizzle on top. Now, we are not gonna actually use cream cheese. We're gonna use this mascarpone. If you have cream cheese, use that. We just wanna try this because we think it's gonna be really good. And then the recipe calls for half and half or milk. We just happen to have milk and not half and half, so that's what we're gonna use. You're also gonna need powdered sugar and then a little bit of lemon juice. And we're just gonna mix this all together. Now, if you use cream cheese, you're probably gonna need a handheld mixer, or if you don't have a big, strong guy, for sure. But Bunky's gonna use his manpower and stir this by hand, or so he thinks. And well, yes, he did just take a shower. Looking so fresh.
You know what I was laughing about a minute ago?
What?
I don't know where I come up with this stuff. But you know, on Wheel of Fortune?
Yeah.
How there's the game called Before and After?
Yeah.
This is before and after.
What is? You taking a shower?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, you are crazy.
Don't focus on my jiggle here, okay? Look at it. You see it? Don't look at it.
Oh, this is mixing together perfect. I might need to add a little bit more powdered sugar.
Oh, for sure.
Because y'all know I didn't measure. I just eyeballed all this. Oh, that's like perfect consistency, B. Because you want it to be a little drizzly. Oh yeah, that's what we're looking for.
Okay, since it's just me and you eating this, I'm going to eat it right off the spoon.
Okay. It's really good?
Oh yeah.
Does it need more sugar? Or it's perfect?
No, it's great.
Oh, I'm so excited. We have like 5 more minutes left.
Holy smokes. That's like liquid cream cheese sugar.
Yes. Which is amazing.
Yeah, like I'll just drink it, please. You know what it almost tastes like?
What?
That good milk after you've had some cereal.
Oh, yes. That's the best.
The big reveal.
Oh, boy. Wow.
I'm really having a hard time not just like diving into this.
Okay, we're going to let it cool.
Yeah.
For like 5 to 10 minutes. Then we'll pop it onto our serving platter and drizzle our icing.
You know what'll really get you?
What?
When you try and eat pie that is too hot, because that pie filling will burn your mouth.
You're right. You
Yeah.
have a scorched tongue.
in the roof. But
Okay, we're going to pop this bad boy out.
will you do the plate part?
What do you mean? Oh, you're going to put on top.
Yeah, I have mittens.
This may be a little premature, but we cannot wait any longer.
All right. Oh, this is gonna be just you. Okay.
What?
I'm coming over there.
Oh, okay.
But you be prepared,
Okay.
just in case you have to grab something.
Okay.
You might have to-
I have my one hand ready.
Oh boy. Okay.
You like it like released?
I do not.
Oh.
But we're gonna let it maybe let gravity do its thing for a second.
Okay.
It's critical to kneel
Yes.
when you do the flip.
Yes.
Just
For
FYI.
sure.
Ah. No, I'm kidding. Oh, it did. What's it look like?
Oh my goodness, Monkey. Only one little part. Wow, this looks so good. I am so proud of this.
It's either cold in our house or that's really hot.
That's really hot. I mean, do y'all see this?
The separation, very easily separating.
Wow.
Very nice.
And truly, this was so simple to make.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
I'm going in.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, Bunky.
Woo! Don't you love how we always sing? When we love food, we're always like belting out crazy things.
That's good. Well, that was worth all of the effort that went into this, which was very minimal, but the outcome very desirable.
Is it amazing?
Oh yeah, and this is very easy to make. I do recommend that frosting stuff is just delicious.
The mascarpone, I think, was a good idea.
Yeah.
That is scrumptious. Y'all will have to make it and tell me what you think. I will link all of these recipes down below. Plus, I have a couple other biscuit dough recipes that I think you guys will really love. So I will also link those recipes down in the description box as well. But I love you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out with us in the kitchen. Be sure you check out HelloFresh. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Give this one a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, y'all.